Peace be unto you. This is the Inspiration Show entitled The Sloth Spirit. Spiritually, mentally, and physically equals 360 degrees of pure laziness. You had to write it down. It's a whole lot. Whole lot to unpack. Let's unpack it. So, um, being lazy, or as they call in the Bible, slothness. No matter which, whether you're spiritually in tune or not, or you just, you know what lazy is. It don't matter who you are or what you are. And it's not always a thing of just laying around not doing anything on a physical note, but sometimes it's your mind. You can be mentally lazy. You can be mentally sloth. It happens. I've been all three of those, all three, to the point that you can't. It's like almost like trying to dig out of a hole with oil, with an oil slick, trying to climb up a mountain, climb up a hill, just slick with oil. How do you get out? It's almost like you can't. It's like it seems like everything is against you, and everything is against you, to some degree, unless you decide to say, "Listen, I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna do it." And how do you do it? How can you build up enough self motivation, enough wherewithal in yourself to get out of a hole? Well, it's going to be real hard if you have nothing to guide you spiritually. You have no spiritual connection. But is it impossible? No, probably not. But it might be a little harder than you think if you don't have any type of spiritual connection. So, how do you build yourself up? I sometimes tell you my story. And not that my story is over, because I still go through things. Even doing this video right now, you think I really wanted to do this video? Almost every time I do a video, there is some sort of struggle. And how do I overcome that? I'll tell you my secret. I look at the quote unquote light at the end of the tunnel, or the completion, or better yet, I look at it like, if I fail, I'm failing you. So I'm failing you by not being dedicated to my craft and making a video every single week like I normally promise to do. And if I'm breaking promises, if I'm not being true to you, or even true to myself, then who am I being true to? So every time I encounter that obstacle where I don't want to do something, or I don't want to make a video or whatever like that, I think about, what's the end result? So the end result in my case would be, all right, I don't drop a video. So am I going to lose all of my followers? Probably not. But imagine now you got away with this one time of not following through with your promise, or following through with your dedication. So now people are going to start to lose faith in you. So try that for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you keep going on and on. Next thing you know, you have a whole new habit you just formed. And now that's very hard to break now. It's just like with eating the wrong things. They say that 30 days of doing something right becomes and forms a new good habit. So if you're eating salad or eating right for for 1 month, 30 days, they say most likely you'll continue on with that habit, with that good habit. But keep in mind, you could be eating good for 6 months. All it takes is 1 or 2 real bad days, and you could chuck that whole diet, So like, some people, they real strict about their fitness, and then here comes Thanksgiving, here comes Christmas, and then boom. It's like you just went to a tailspin. Same thing could be with laziness. Like, you could be a hard worker, and then maybe come across that one time you say, I'm gonna take a little break. Then you take that break, and then that break turns into another break and another break and another break. Next thing you know, you're caught up in a whole habitual bad habit. That now is something. Now it's that hill. It's that slippery slope that you can't climb up now. And if you don't have it inside to lock in and motivate yourself to climb up that hill, you may not be able to get up. So, some people have somebody to lean on. But what about the people all the people that's being leaned on? They probably struggle the most. I think I get the most struggle. But what keeps me going is, like I said, my dedication, my responsibility, my promise to you to keep trying to just do what I can to give you the best motivation that I can, the best information, whatever I get, What made me get this whole idea for this particular video? I don't want to blow the person up. I'm not gonna do that, but they're gonna know anyway. I'm giving them that verbal kick in the butt. So they need that. So this person, and many people had the same story. They came on hard times, and they kind of was beginning to bounce back slightly, but they just said they hit a wall. They hit a big obstacle. Instead of trying to climb that obstacle, they say, you know what? I'm going to just let it rock. And you can't do that. Especially when you get to a certain age or whatever like that, you got to say, listen, this can't be life. I got to do something. I can't just let this I can't just take this defeat. I got to stand strong. I got to fight. You got to fight. You can't just lay down. You can't lay down until they lay you down 6 feet. That's when you lay down, because you got no choice then. But as long as you still got fight in you, as long as you still got your wherewithal, you still got your mental intact, keep fighting. Keep fighting. So he kind of just, instead of saying he or she, or say, should have said day, right? I should have said day, right? But whatever. Okay, well, he decided, I'm not going to say he decided to quit, but it looks that way. It looks like he just doesn't care. And I feel bad because, what can I really do? I can't do but so much, but I try to pour as much motivation as I can to this guy. And I don't think he's receiving it, I really don't think he's receiving it. And luckily for him, he doesn't have, children and all that. He doesn't have a real responsibility. And I think that's kind of like, that's the key thing of why he doesn't have that push, that drive to want to do more or expect more out of himself. Because it's like, at the end of the day, who does he have to really take care of or do anything for? He doesn't have any kids, no wife, nothing. It's just him. So I guess he's like, well, whatever, if I don't make it, I fail, box me up, put me in the ground, throw the dirt on top, I'm good. But you can't live that way. You can't live that way. Nobody should live that way. You should be trying to get the most out of this life as you can. I don't care how bad things are. I don't know if I told you a story about college. When I was in college, I was eating tuna every day. Every single day eating tuna. I was eating tuna so much to the point that I think I might have stock in daggone Star Kiss and not know it. I don't know. Oh, no. I mean, like, one of the girls in my college class was like, oh, you're looking good. Oh, let me see your stomach. And I'm like, she said, oh, you got the six pack. And I'm like, you think it looks sexy? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I said, ain't about no six pack. I said, that ain't nothing about, it's vanity, straight up. I was like, I'm hungry. I want to eat. I said, I want some food, some real food. I want to sit down at Red Lobster and eat, not eat this can of tuna. That's all I could afford. So But that was my motivation to say, listen, we can't be doing this every night. This can't be life. We gotta do better. So hopefully, I know it's kind of all over the place, but the main focus is defeat that laziness, defeat that sloth spirit. Don't sit there and keep getting defeated by the mental, by the physical, or even the spiritual. All those things can be worked on. They all can be built up. There's not one of those things I mentioned that it can't be fixed. You can fix all three of them simultaneously, even. You know, I would advise fix the spiritual first, but that's me. That's just me. Because kind of what I see is when you go for the spiritual and fix that first, everything else falls in line. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm not imposing or pushing. I'm just saying. You know, you can do whatever order you want. But, I forgot to even tell y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Share. And, tune in every Monday. I'm here. I'm here for you. Remember, faith, health, wealth, success.